It's Friday Farm Vlog. I want to say congratulations to our contest winner from last week's Friday Farm Vlog contest. Life According to Cynthia is the contest winner for naming 6 farm animals here on the farm and their coordinating storybook title as well. So I'll be sending a gift card their way. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving yesterday. A big thank you to those that participated in the contest. I really appreciate all the support we get from our subscribers and viewers. We really appreciate it. I'm here now with my roosters, and a decision has been made for the roosters. They are 6 months old now, and we have been trying to find homes for the 17 roosters, and that has not gone well. Finding homes for roosters has proven to be difficult, so we decided that we are going to have them processed, which was not an easy decision to make, but with the quarreling starting between the roosters now that they are 6 months old, we just can't keep this many roosters together. We do have our breeding roosters, Clifford and T-Bone, and they are sufficient for our breeding program with our hens. So we looked into our options of whether we want to process them ourselves or have them processed elsewhere. And we decided, based off of the cost involved to get the equipment for processing ourselves versus the cost of paying approximately $5 per chicken to have them processed, we've decided it's more cost effective for us currently to have them processed elsewhere. But for a little while there, I was definitely nervous that I was going to have to process them myself, because based on my research, there is no processing plant in Massachusetts for poultry, and so we are going to Rhode Island to have our poultry processed. And thankfully we were able to get a processing date, not as soon as I had hoped based off of the quarreling going on with these brothers here, but they are going to get processed on December 30th, so we have another month to get through where I'm going to have to keep these boys playing nice in the sandbox. So at that point they'll be 7 months old, and they are already quite a large bird, and I do expect them to grow significantly in the next month as well. They eat a lot of food, which I do have to go to the store today to buy more poultry feed because they are just going through food like crazy. I know, you guys are hungry growing boys, right? The good news is their hormones seem to have dissipated to where they were really crazy and attacking us, but now they're getting into the more dominant phase where they want to attack each other and establish territories. And so we're kind of seeing how it goes, and very likely we'll have to start putting them in separate areas of our farm to separate them a bit. So we want to avoid any injuries between the roosters. I gotta say, it is intimidating hand feeding the roosters just because of all the attacking that was going on of them towards us over the last month. I have to remind myself it was just their hormones that were making them crazy. Now they're actually getting back to how they were when I was raising them as chicks, where they are friendly and they want my attention and they want to get fed. Still a little leery though. It's going to take me a little bit to adjust. You guys hanging out by the goats? As for the goats, Fancy Nancy's doing good with her milking. Amelia Bedelia just saw the vet for her and Nancy's annual appointment, and Amelia Bedelia got cleared for breeding. So she is in great health. She's ready for breeding. So she is next in line to have babies on this farm. So now we have to find her a suitor. So now we have to decide which buck is gonna be her perfect match, right? This little bachelorette here needs to find her perfect bachelor. Yes. I need to keep these little bucklings behind me away from her because we don't want them breeding with her. We're gonna bring in some ladies for them specifically, but their Auntie Amelia, she's gonna go off site to find her bachelor. At least that's the plan, but these bucklings have a mind of their own. They have escaped more times than I can even keep track of. And so every time I think that I've got this all secured and they can't get out, they find a new way to get out. So behind me, I put this board up and I screwed it in place, and Freddie James keeps challenging that board and he's headbutting it, he's climbing the fence, he's headbutting that board, he's trying to get that out because that was how he was getting through. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets that board down. So we are going to continue fortifying it this weekend and really try hard to keep those boys in because they want their mom's milk and they want to hang out with Amelia Bedelia. Boys. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Now you can actually see a size difference between the two goats now because Freddie James here is the one that keeps escaping and taking his mommy's milk, and then I go to milk her and there's nothing left when he escapes. And Calvin James here gets left behind in the pen, and so he's a little bit smaller because he's not getting all that milk. And bottle feeding isn't working because neither one of them want a bottle. But they are certainly old enough to be fully weaned from their mother. But I can't blame them for wanting to get back to their mom and get more milk. Right, babies? But they gotta eat their hay. Right, boys? It's all about the hay now. They sure are cute, though. Such friendly little babies. And if you haven't started your farm yet, what are you waiting for? Get your farm on.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want a farm? A wicked awesome farm? Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah, welcome to our show.